I mean, everyone in this clubhouse remembers where they were because we were all here. We heard about it, I think, like in the third or fourth inning. And then we come in after the game. Everyone's like, if you live downtown, you can't go to your house. You can't go to your apartment. So I think like 4 or 5 guys stayed with other teammates that night. Yeah, and just right after, everyone stayed here for probably an hour or two, and everyone just watched it on TV. It was very, very humbling, and also like quite scary to know that something like that could happen really, really close.
And lastly, when you think about it a year later, we've kind of moved on with our lives, obviously, but there are families that will always be in shambles. I mean, how much did your heart go out to them?
A lot. I mean, kids lost their dad, their moms, I mean, it's like their wives lost their husbands, like empty families now, and I mean, it's terrible.
I mean, it was just a very, sad thing that happened. Where I was staying at, I could actually see like where it happened from my window, actually. So, it was just sad that somebody, just takes somebody's life like that, anybody's life, yet alone somebody who, who lives to protect us, to make sure that we're safe. And, today is, we're wearing our blue jerseys today to represent them, and I'm sure the whole city of Dallas is, remembering this day and, just doing everything we can to support, the families who lost, mothers, fathers, just family members in general. So, they're good people, and, it's just sad that it all had to happen that way.
Yes, it is, and one that should be recognized for the right reasons. The right people need to be recognized. I think that it is, as long as we need to continue to remember that wounds are still healing. However, there are a number of people that we need to make sure that we continue to show support to and give respect to. And I think tonight is one of those things. I mean, we're obviously connected very strongly to the date, based solely on family members and then being part of the community. So I think any time that we can show recognition and respect is important.
What do you remember about that night?
Well, I remember us getting the news. It was during the game, and just how the game immediately became so secondary that, and you could tell that inside the stadium that the news was spreading. It was obviously a sense of unknowing, and then going home that night and then listening to the news reports of what had happened and just how gut-wrenching it all was. And then to start to think about the impact of the community and really how saddening situations like that are. And then on the other side of that, though, is that, kind of how, when I think about how galvanizing it has been and was to our community, that a number of people that have stepped up and helped out and been recognized, I think needs to be talked about also.
The days that followed, you guys were a big part of kind of that galvanizing effort that you talk about. I know it's bigger than just something that a baseball team can help with, but what does that mean to you that you guys did play a role in helping?
Well, I think it always, first of all, it puts a perspective of just where we are inside the community, and if you continue to to put yourself out inside the community and understand that we have a greater impact other than just an entertainment side of sports, that we do need to remember that there are a lot of good things that come out of what we do, but we can do more, and just the impact that we have, not just on people in the stands, but people outside.
And tonight you wear blue in solidarity with the men and women in blue. Is that just a small way of showing that this organization is thinking about them?
Well, I hope it's not just small. I hope it has a great impact, and I hope that our community and everybody else understands and gets on board that it shouldn't be just one day annually, that should be every day.